What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be jumping into the Birth of an Evil Dragon event. We are now up to stage 5 here. So in stage 5, it says with high attack power and evasion, there is no gap in both attack and defense. Counter with attack drops and continuous attacks. So it seems that this enemy that we're going to be facing is going to have really high attack power, and he's going to be able to dodge us. So they suggest that you attack lower him, and that you are doing like additionals a lot. So the team build that we are going to be jumping into this with is a Gamma team, because the Gamma 2 will provide tons of additional attacks. So if he's dodging, then hopefully we'll be able to roll out all those additionals and deal with them. So yeah, and I'm thinking that this is going to be a strong enough defensive team that we can deal with whatever like attack power they're talking about. And we also happen to have a little bit of attack lowering because the Pycon himself can lower the enemy's attack, so that may help us out. So yeah, this is going to be the initial idea here. If this team doesn't work out, then we can maybe switch it up. Maybe we'll try the cooler team. We did end up using the cooler team quite effectively to as like an attack lowering strategy in the last phase. So yeah, maybe we can replicate that here. We'll have to see what we're in store for. Okay, so it looks like we're starting out against a physical Nova Shenron. I guess we'll put Piccolo up front so he can get all those hits. That's gonna be good for him. We'll do that. Unfortunately, there's no Rainbow Orb for Pycon. That's kind of a bummer. A bumski. At least we'll be able to get 3 orbs for the support. Alright, I absolutely love using Pycon and Piccolo together. They are so magical. Because they both give 2 ki to the rotation. So when you have it set up like this with Pycon in the 3rd slot, you select your ki spheres, everyone gets 2 ki, and then Piccolo gets hit in the 1st slot and everyone gets 2 more ki. When you're doing like, when you have like heavy amounts of LRs and stuff on your teams, that is such a clutch thing. And especially like the new 8th anniversary LRs. I've had a few random runs doing stuff where I've ended up with an anniversary LR in between Piccolo and Pycon, and then they're able to get their full 24 ki from the 4 ki bonus that you're getting. It's so nice. And obviously that does a lot for them because they can get up to like 4 super attacks if you get their full 24 ki. But yeah, super fun using them together. I am just concerned that Pycon is not going to have what it takes to live through this stage, so we'll hope that his dodging is going to come in clutch. Because yeah, as you saw there, even after 1 attack lower, he got hit with 90k on a normal. That's not the best. Okay, we'll put Piccolo up front. Who do we want to keep on rotation? Probably just Gamma 1, right? I assume it's smartest just to continue building him up. Because we're going to have Gamma 1 and 2 on the opposite rotation. And then, I guess, yeah, we can just keep... Well, maybe this rotation will end up just being both the Piccolos. Once we get the other Piccolo rotated around to here. I don't know. We'll have to see what the second phase of this fight looks like. If there is a second phase. Because sometimes there isn't, right? I'm just assuming that there is, because there was on the last 2, I believe. But also, this guy looks pretty beefy. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a one-phase fight, because this is pretty long. They have also banned... Oh, actually, that's a good point. Would they ban... Oh yeah, they have banned the, what's it called? The nucleids, so you can't use like AGL Gold and Frieza, right? But that's because a lot of these are like really long one-phase fights, and they don't want you to be able to just nuke straight through it. So yeah, man, I hope this is one phase. Oh my goodness. this guy really doesn't take damage. I haven't been noticing him dodge me, though, but he just is not taking damage, right? I wonder if it's like... Oh, we're still getting hit that hard with them? Oh, man. Okay, this might be bad. We might actually need to switch the team up. We're going to need it... It seems like we're going to need a team with some heavier attack lowering power. So we may have to come in here with the cooler team. And this is also, it's physical, so this is perfect for going in with the cooler team because we've got lots of strong STR units on there, right? So yeah, that might be the play. Yeah, we just got clappity-clapped here. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and try... We'll go ahead and try with the cooler team. And see if they can do better. This team here could be good. I don't know about Bobbity. Because, I mean, we could try for it, right? We could try and get the Spirit Bomb. I just don't know if we're going to live. But this is pretty good because all three of these cooler units have attack lowering. So we can do a lot of attack lowering stuff there. That can help us out quite a bit. Okay, let's go for it. Let's try it. Perfect. Rainbow Friend Cooler. I don't think it's wise for us to bring Senzu Beans into this one. Let's go ahead and bring a Whis. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna peek over here on the wiki and see if I can find... So we're on stage 5 right now. It looks like it's just one stage, I think. Trying to decode the weird like Google translated page over there for that part of it, but it was kind of confusing. Okay, so Bobbity should probably get floated off, but I think it would be even smarter if we just didn't let him get hit. This is actually, no, this is really bad. Okay, I'm just going to click because we're going to get hit really hard on this turn. This is not going to be fun. If I'm just going to send it through because we might just have to restart once again. We didn't get any of the coolers on the first rotation to be able to attack lower him, so he's just going to be hitting super hard through this whole turn. And that might already be enough to just get us killed. Okay, we're finally dodging though. That was good. Thank you, Bobbity. Wonderful damage. I appreciate your time. Oh my god. This is a joke. Yeah, we need our STR units on here. To 1 point. Oh my goodness. Okay. I just want to see what a solid run with this team looks like if we get the STR coolers on the first phase, on the first turn. So we can get a few attack lowers in him and then see if he's a little more manageable. Okay, this looks better. Yeah. That's... And this... And then I guess we just don't get a super attack for Janemba. That's fine. Kinda common, honestly. And then we get super attacked right away. That's annoying. But at least we lived it. So yeah, I'm going to be curious to see what the normals do. Mainly to Janemba. I think the coolers are going to be able to double-digit tank, obviously. But I'm curious if Janemba gets hit, what he's going to take. Oh, wow. We weren't double-digit tanking. Okay, so... But we also did, like, one attack lower there with cooler. That was it. And then we just got one more. Wow. With type advantage? Okay. I am gonna do some brainstorming and put together a new team for this event, and then we'll jump back in. I have put together a new team here. I think this team is a little bit stronger defensively. I think we should be in business with this one. We've got a few alternates that we could potentially bring on the team, right? We could bring Tech Orange Piccolo in place of one of these units. We could also bring the AGL 8er, the Android 8. I just got him farmed up as well as a potential option, because he's on Movie Heroes and Artificial Lifeform, so he's literally under both leader skills, which is nice. He could be a potential option. The only problem is we can't use a Kid Goku here, so... but yeah, we'll jump in like this and see what we can do. I'm just kind of curious how some of these units are going to react to this event. So the Jocko is going to be a decent idea, but I actually don't plan to put him in the first slot, where he would have like 70% chance to dodge. We're just going to try and depend on that 50% chance to dodge by keeping him, you know, as a floater. But I suppose I actually probably should float Pycon here and keep him on rotation. But it still makes sense for me to put Gamma 1 in the first slot so he can get all of his stats built up. But yeah, the main reason that Jocko's here is because he lowers attack. So this is actually perfect. We've already got 2 units here that are going to be able to lower attack for us, because the Pycon does too as well. Alright, so far so good. I think we did get some really solid rotations. Other than the fact that it looks like our other Gamma 1 is going to come around onto this rotation. That's a little bit bummy. But it's actually okay for us to rotate off Gamma 1s. The main thing you don't want to do is rotate off a Gamma 2, right? Because as long as we get as long as we get hit with enough attacks... Ooh, we just dodged a super. That's clutch. As long as you get hit with enough attacks right away, then, you know, you're kind of safe rotating off a Gamma 1. Whereas Gamma 2, in order to get all of the attacks he needs to do, that takes a little bit longer. Okay, so I want to put... I think I'm just going to put Piccolo in the first slot. Yeah, because he's going to tank better. Cooler has some stacks to get, but we'll wait until his attack has been lowered a few more times before we risk Cooler taking any hits. Cooler is actually going to lower his attack. And then we'll have Jocko to lower some attack again. The only thing that sucks with Jocko's is it's not a super attack effect, so it's not permanent. It's only a 2-turn lower. He lowers attack and defense by 20% for 2 turns after, you know, attacking an enemy. And obviously we can't lower this enemy's defense, so it's just their attack. But yeah, it only lasts 2 turns. But if we keep him on rotation, then I suppose that's always going to be active, right? But yeah, I don't know if there is going to be room for him on rotation. We're at least going to keep him on for 1 more, because we're going to have both the Gamma 1s here. So... well, we've already built up this Gamma 1 a lot. Actually, that's kind of funny. It makes sense to rotate off my Gamma 1, because there's more hits at the end, and he needs to take more hits, so we should probably do that. Because, remember, you're going to want Gamma 1 to get all of the hits that he has to take to build up all his damage reduction while his guard is still active from his entrance animation, and that only lasts 4 turns. Okay. We do this. Doesn't really matter what we select too much. But yeah, after this we're gonna... Well, no, because the opposite rotation is where we have Gamma 2. So we might actually be able to leave Jocko on rotation, yeah. I suppose it's just risky because he only has a 50% chance to dodge. and that could happen. If he's getting hit with 76k, like he could be, he could get us in big trouble if he got hit with a super. There we go. Get those stacks, boyo. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, you know what I want them to do? This is my, like, anime goals for Dragon Ball Z. If they bring back the anime, which I think they're going to, like, next year or later this year, finally, right? If they include the Gammas, which I assume they will, I hope that there's some type of third Gamma, and it's a female. I think that would be really cool if she was, like had, like, a pink aesthetic. They're very reminiscent of Power Rangers, is the thing. I don't know if there's any other 90s kids out there that are, like, in love with the Gammas and can't figure out why. For me, I figured it out. I was a huge fan of Power Rangers when I was a little kid, and I feel like it's very reminiscent of that. Okay, what do we want to do here? Should I use Pycon's active skill? Because we can only use Pycon's active skill when the enemy is over 50% HP. So I think we should probably use it now, because he is kind of getting close. I mean, he's still like 3 bars away, but you figure if we end up floating off Pycon now, then by the time he comes back, we'll probably be below 50% HP. So yeah, I think we should use it. Also, because we don't want Pycon to have to deal with all those hits at the end, right? Thank you, Pickle Man. Make the mean guy go away. Sweet. Alright. And then, have another solid turn for Gamma 2. And we get the support buff. Alright, it's a long time coming for this. We didn't really get the best rotations we could have. Like, the most ideal thing would have been if we just had Gamma 1 and 2 on the first rotation, so they were already together. And then here we are going to be like turn 5 and still barely getting our rotation set up. There's probably so much extra damage that we could have done. Yeah, we're actually not going to have a rotation set up until turn 6. The good news is he's not evading our attacks as much as I would have expected. I thought they would have made his evasion rate like annoyingly high, but he's only really dodged like 3 attacks so far. And with how many super attacks Gamma 2 does, it's not going to be an issue. Okay, so Gamma 1's guard has worn off, but type advantage and lots of defense and damage reduction. So he should be fine. I am worried about the end there. That last slot. That's kind of scary. Because he hasn't built up at all yet. He hasn't gotten any hits. This is yeah, this is a turn that's making me nervous for sure. Because of that, I'm just gonna pop a Whis just to be safe. I'd rather not risk it and die. Yeah, especially since I don't know if I can depend on Jocko there either. Okay, cool. Aw, man, he dodged. Right as I started commenting that it wasn't going to be a big deal. Watch, now he's going to start dodging a lot more. $37k through a Whis. Wow. So yeah, I brought Metal Cooler. I thought that was kind of genius of me because I mean, he's a nice healing unit, but he lowers attack and he's on Artificial Life Forms. That's how we're able to sneak him in the leader skill. He's obviously not linking the best with this team, but I don't know, still kind of a nice unit to have. He works well for this stage, I guess. This is a very, very safe turn. Especially still having the Whis active here. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult with this team. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the win here on this attempt. We'll just have to keep in mind that we have 2 more turns of damage reduction we can utilize a little later on if we want. Because we can use our other Whis. But yeah, hopefully now that we have our Gamma set up, we can start, you know, getting the ball rolling here. Start doing some real damage on this guy. Oh, we didn't even get like any super attacks or any additionals on him, did we? I didn't feel like we got that many. Yeah, this is a scary turn. I don't like this. Okay, well, common sense would say if I'm gonna leave Jocko on rotation, I might as well put him slot 1 where he is more effective in dodging, right? He's also like one of my only units that I've given. Oh no, I thought I was selecting for Pycon. Oops, I wanted to give that Rainbow Orb to Pycon so that he could dodge. Oops. Oh, this is actually really bad because I can't even get a super attack to get an attack lower for Nova. Oh, crap. Okay, well hopefully this isn't like GG now or something. That would be bad. But yeah, I haven't given equipment to like anybody because I don't have much of it. But I had a level 4 dodge and I gave it to Jocko, so he'd have some better dodge chance. And it was a great idea because he dodges all the time, and you know, unbelievable, dude. Okay, we're goodness gracious. All right, we're gonna jump back in, but I am going to get rid of Pycon. I don't think Pycon is going to be a usable unit here. He just gets hit way too hard. So we need to put on. I think Android 8 is going to be a good pick. We can do him, and if he doesn't end up working out, then we'll do Orange Piccolo as the last resort. So let's go ahead and try this team build. But I think because we have the Whis here. The metal cooler worked out. As long as we make sure that like if he's gonna take a bunch of hits as his first hits, that we have that Whis active, I think we'll be fine. Oh, we got screwed out of our gamma rotations again. Nah. I am going to jump back in with good gamma rotations here. That's what I'm adamant for. Yeah, there we go. So turn 2, we have both the gammas there. Good stuff. And then we've got Metal Cooler right now to be able to lower attack. I think we do this. Or no, actually we should probably just do that. This might be a really silly idea. To rotate off Gamma 1 here. We'll see if it pays off. I just didn't want to put... I want him to get all the hits he can take, and there's a bunch of hits at the end there. So it seems safe. Oh my gosh, he takes so much damage. Maybe I will have to trade out Metal Cooler for Tech Piccolo. I'm not sure how well he's gonna tank in this stage though. I don't know. I mean, obviously for the first couple turns he will because he has guard. But once his entrance animation wears off, I'm a little worried. Because he doesn't sit there with 50% damage reduction and type advantage like Gamma 1. And the Orange Piccolo transformation isn't going to do much for us, I already know. Alright, that was a good spot for a super attack at least. And all we have to do is survive this turn, and then we're going to get the Metal Cooler transformation. because we're below the HP threshold. Okay, so Android 8 has just 30% damage reduction right now. Or no, 20. He has 20% damage reduction, and then he'll get an additional 30 at turn 5. Oh, so he's gonna get absolutely clapped right here. I think we might die, actually, yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna have to wait and see. If we do die here, though, we'll just change Metal Cooler off the team right now for Tech Piccolo. And then jump back in that way. But yeah, I am curious to see, as a little tester, like how much damage we're going to take here with Ader. This is nice too. I think I'm going to leave all these failed attempts in the video because they are decent for showcasing, you know, some of the stronger units in this game mode. Since this is like really foreign to everyone, and it's got new rules that we're playing by, because there's like new enemy effects and stuff. Oh my. Okay. So yeah, he's not usable. You would have to use him alongside a Kid Goku. Okay. He just doesn't have enough damage reduction. I'm sure at turn 5 that would start to be a little better, but... Okay. Man, what do we do? What do we do? Okay, so let's put Piccolo on. I guess we'll just try it like this. Let's see. Metal Cooler, though. He's... Metal Cooler's gonna take less than Pycon, so I'll keep him like that. Oh, see, that's the only thing that sucks about not having Pycon, is he was lowering attack for us. And now we don't have that. And he greatly lowers attack, too, so that's like a big difference. Yeah, this is kind of a bummer. This stage is really hard. I wonder if it would be smart to bring my Battle of Fate team in here. Because I want to do all this attack lowering and stuff, right? Which is kind of the basis behind this team build. Oh yeah, and it was because they also threatened that the boss like evades, so you want a bunch to be doing like multiple attacks, which is why I brought the Gammas. But I'm thinking it might be smart to just try and Spirit Bomb this guy, honestly. Yeah, you know what? Let's Spirit Bomb him. Let's try that. Alrighty, we are gonna jump in with this team here. I think this is about the best I can do for a Spirit Bomb team. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't know. I don't have super high hopes for this, but we'll see. Man, this is gonna be a montage and a half of a video, I will tell you. But that's okay. It's totally worth all of the failed attempts because it's good research, right? This is a very different type of event than we're used to experiencing, and so I think this is going to be a very helpful kind of guide for a lot of players. Just figuring out how to beat this, because, man, I mean, my account is pretty fresh, but it's not a slouch account. Like, I have most of the best units in the game. So, you know, the fact that I'm struggling this hard is just kind of speaks volumes. This is definitely a difficult event. There's also the possibility that there's a complete piece to this that I'm missing, and I'm doing something wrong that could be making this a lot easier if I were like playing by the rules it wants me to play by, but I think I'm doing everything that it wants me to. I was trying to do the attack lowering and stuff. It just doesn't seem to be as effective as I was hoping. Oh, no thank you. Okay. There's the daily app crash. Okay, now we get to rewatch all these attacks that we just saw. That's the worst. When the app crashes in the middle of these animation sequences. Man, we're getting hit a little hard there, aren't we? That's crazy. Oh, that means these guys are about to get collapsed. Well, at least we know they're not going to get supered. Yeah, keep getting those defense raises. Keep supering, keep supering. Oh, no. I gotta be honest. This is a head scratcher, for sure. I don't know how we win this. Well, the Gammas seem to be more effective. The thing I hate is that there's no way to use the GT boys and the Gammas in the same team. They don't cross over any categories. What about... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do here. Okay, I guess I'm going to make another cut and do some brainstorming for the team build. Okay, let's go ahead and try this team. So it's pretty similar to our Gamma build here, but we changed out Piccolo to our leader. So we're taking a small hit in the fact that we don't have two Gamma 2s, and now we have two Piccolos. So defensively, we're not quite as good, right? But then we also have two Orange Piccolo transformations we're going to be able to use here. And then this also allows us with the Battle of Wits leader skill to use the STR Carnival Goku, and he's going to be a really, really solid help. Probably better than having the second Gamma around, is what I'm thinking. The second Gamma 1. So let's try this out and see if this team can make it happen. I'm gonna have so much fun editing this stuff. Holy. I have so much footage to go through at this point. There have been an incredible amount of runs. I actually might even try and cut some of it out. If it's just too long, we'll see. Okay, so I think... Okay, yeah, we'll prioritize the Friend Piccolo because it's better. It's rainbowed. Grab all these orbs. We don't even need to get all of those STRs because of the Piccolo ability. Alright, this is a decent start, I guess. We could have had worse first turns for sure. Though the entrance animation for Piccolo, because it lasts 3 turns, it is kind of unfortunate that they both spawned on turn 1, because that means that they're both going to be gone on turn 3. Whereas if you have one on turn 2, then his doesn't expire till turn 4. But we're dead. Gamma 1. No, why did he take so much damage? Is it because he's only on 170% leader skill at this point? Because he was tanking amazingly before. Does the extra little bit of leader skill really do that much? Let's try again. Is Jocko not? Why doesn't Jocko have key? Is he not on the leader skill? He's gotta be, right? Movie heroes. Oh, it's superhero. Oh, Jocko's not on the leader skill. Oh, man. Well, now he really needs to dodge. That sucks. Okay. Dang. Yeah, I want Jocko to be able to get a super attack, but I don't even think that's gonna happen. Maybe just barely? No. Oh, well, with the Piccolo ability, he will be able to. There you go. Yeah, because now, like, literally the only point of having Jocko here is so that he can lower attack, but not being on the leader skill is going to make it tough for him to super, so... Man, this stage is really difficult. This is crazy. Oh, we're dead. Oh, right, we're guarding. It's turn 1. Okay. Dang. I think I'm gonna call it a defeat for now. Maybe I'll just spam a bunch of runs. I don't think I can keep recording these fail runs, so I'm gonna spam a bunch of runs while I'm just watching some shows or whatever, and then I'll voice it over if I get the win at some point. Yeah, this was very, very hard. I am still gonna post all of this, I think, just to kind of showcase the stage, and we will still try the next stage as well, because maybe the gimmicks will be a little bit different, and that will be possible for me. You know, maybe it'll just be a better stage based on what I have available in my JP account here. So, alright, well, I will stop rambling. The video is long enough. If you are still watching, then thank you so much. Sorry to disappoint, but we're not going to get the win today. So if you guys enjoyed watching me get clobbered by this stage, then consider being a member of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and that is going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys next time. Peace!